Hello. You may have observed my recent picture messages regarding envy. This is part 1 of a 2-part series I'm doing on the subject. Psalm 37 verse 1 reads, "Do not envy those who do wrong." I identified envy in my own life some years ago. My career in the music business started to crumble. The phone rarely rang for my services anymore. Few venues were interested in my show. I stood back helplessly, and needless to say, it troubled me that I was getting shelved. I brought my complaint to God, and his answer was, "I'm allowing the unrighteous to prosper before your very eyes so that you can see the envy that is within you." I'd like to tell you that my thinking aligned itself with his immediately, but it didn't. Changes of mind take time. I don't cop out and say, well, nobody's perfect. I am telling you what my imperfection is, and that yes, I am hearing from the Lord about it. In order for oil to be made, the olives have to be crushed. It doesn't mean that the olives weren't okay as they were. It just means that there is another purpose for them. One of the ways God brings the oil out of us is to crush us. I'd like to tell you that I rejoice amidst these processes, but I don't. As my career crumbled, it was devastating. No one understands this like an entertainer can. And it's from this devastation that my envy was exposed. Some months ago, the Lord reminded me again, "You're envious of the wicked." I'm not sure I'd be the only one he'd say that to. Why would we be envious of them though? Well, let's look at Psalm 73 verse 1. "I was envious of the boastful when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no pangs in their deaths, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, nor are they plagued like other men." These verses were written by Asaph, who, believe it or not, was actually the head of the music service during the reigns of David and Solomon. Now, talk about getting the big gig. That's a dream job for any musician. So basically, regardless of what negative emotion you and I suffer, someone in the Bible can identify. What Asaph was saying is, the ungodly live no-holds-barred lives. They can cheat, lie and steal and are basically free to do as they please. There are no restraints. They're not troubled by their consciences. Romans 12:2 reads, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect." As part of the renewal, we will have to endure our own thoughts and change them for those thoughts that the Lord Jesus Christ has for us. And remember, this is only part 1 of a 2-part series. I'll send you the second part next week, please God. You take care.